to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be a bi-weekly reading for the divine feminine in the sign of Scorpio. This is for sun, moon, or rising, and please check your sun, moon, or rising just to get more comprehensive messages. It's going to be for the weeks of September 1st through the 15th. First, we have what is going to be the overall theme, or what is a situation. The second question is, how do you feel about yourself in this situation? How does the feminine feel? This is the universe's recommendation on how she should feel. What is the challenge or lesson in this situation? How should she approach the issue at hand? What are her hopes and what are her fears? And the bottom here is advice from the universe in regards to the divine masculine and her journey. Now, some cards came out double, like this one and this one, so I didn't feel a need to clarify. The other ones I did clarify, and I will clarify more probably. This one had a lot because I just wanted to be clear what was going on here, but I got it now. So let us begin. For the next 2 weeks, or for September 1st to the 15th, we're dealing with destruction. This is like the tower. You know, something is ending. Something that wasn't built on a sturdy foundation. And it's ending either by something that you're doing to cause it to end, or this is the universe coming in and ending it. And we can clarify that some more with destruction. What's coming to an end? Destruction. Destruction. Sorry. Destruction. Sacerdote. Sacerdote is the priest, the psychologist, something, a spiritual relationship. It could have been a karmic situation. It could be a union of some sort, a marriage. But something is ending, something is transforming. It's dying out. Or you're trying to figure out how to end something. Il pensiero. It's the guy who's thinking of how to figure out how to end something. So maybe trying to figure out how to end a marriage, or some kind of soulmate situation, karmic situation. And how you feel about yourself. Brown-haired woman. Victory. So you're feeling pretty good about this ending. This is obviously something that's wanted or desired. And how you should feel in regards to this situation. The jealousy card came out. And the troubleshoot. That's why I was wondering what's going on here. That's why I had to clarify more. But how you should feel about the situation is happy that, you know, somebody's mask fell off, that there's no more deception, you know, and just trying to figure out a way to have peace in regards to the situation, peace within yourself. You know, endings aren't always easy, but sometimes they're definitely for our best interests, especially if they were built on lies and deceptions and things built on faulty foundations, and they're wanting you to kind of be glad that the deception is ending here. The mask is falling off, and you just kind of figure out a way how to make peace with it, you know, even though it might be painful, because the stranger, maybe this person wasn't who you thought they were, or maybe it's because someone new is coming into the picture. Maybe this is the divine masculine is coming into the picture because this situation is ending. It's making room for the union to take place. Yes, deception and greed ending. Deception and greed is ending. An inspiration, that means that it's now you're being inspired to move forward from this situation and possibly to come into union with your divine masculine, you know. So they're wanting you to just be at peace, you know. It's ending because it needed to end, you know. But you're feeling good about it. Yeah, you're feeling pretty glad. Maybe you're like, I'm glad this person's out of my life. I'm nobody dealing with somebody who's lying all the time or cheating or doing whatever shady business. You know, nobody wants to deal with that. So, but even though you're glad, you know, all of us divine feminines, we've been there. Even though you're glad sometimes that things end, it doesn't mean it wasn't any less painful. It doesn't mean it's hard to move on from stuff. You know, it's everything. It takes time to heal, depending on, you know, how you felt about that situation. But it's never easy. It's never easy finding out you've been lied to and deceived. It's never something that's, you know, makes you happy. But again, they're trying to encourage you to see the bright side of the situation. When one door closes, another one opens. And this is what your challenge is: gain and strength. The challenge is to have the strength to move forward, to keep going, to keep persevering. That's what your challenge is, to find the strength to move on from this, and how you should approach the issue. Change. Embrace change, because you've gained clarity in regards to this situation. You know, welcome the change. Move forward. Have the strength to move forward, because, you know, now you're given an opportunity, like I said, for one thing ending and another thing beginning. Your divine masculine could be right around the corner. What are you hoping for? The lesson. Communication. Justice. I'm hoping that you've learned from the situation, and you're hoping to perhaps get some communication or give some communication in regards to this situation. And justice, you're hoping that things work out for the best. Or maybe your justice also could be like the justice system. Like I said, this is a spiritual card, so maybe there's a marriage ending here, and you're waiting to hear, you know, justice has been served, justice is going to go in your favor, it's ending, and you've learned your lesson. You're hoping that it's over and done with, you know. And this, not to say that it couldn't be, you know. I wonder, this could also be maybe this could be the masculine situation ending, and that you should feel victorious in regards to this and be able to move forward with the masculine, You know, because you have clarity, embrace that, you know, things might have changed, that he's a stranger, he could be, you know, he could be presenting himself as someone who's changed. He could be like a whole different person. You know, and you're hoping maybe that the lessons have been learned in regards to this, and that you're hoping to hear from him, and that justice is going to be served in regards to this situation. You know, it could be separate people, it could be the same person that you're going through all of this stuff with, and you're hoping that things turn around. You're hoping that this lies and deception and whatever that's been going on in your relationship in the past, that it ends. Or maybe he's married and he needs to end this situation so that you guys can get together. And it can go several ways. But what is the fear? You're fearing that there's going to be problems, you know, friend, battle. You maybe that there's going to be some conflict still in regards to this situation again ending so that you two can be together, or you're ending a situation and you're worried that maybe things aren't going to go in your favor, or it's going to cause delays, or you're afraid that maybe if you're in separation from your masculine, and this is, you know, two different situations, maybe you're afraid that there's still problems there and lessons haven't been learned. Who knows how many people are involved in this situation? The old, the new. And as far as advice goes, the universe wants you to persevere. This is orange. This is also the sacral chakra. This has to do with, you know, sexuality, romance, things like that. Things have to, you have to be open. Sacral and the heart chakra need to be open in order to embrace something new. But they want you to persevere. And I'm going to read the little book here. The final sunset. A life comes to a spectacular... Oh no, that's completion. I looked on the wrong side. Sorry. Perseverance. Don't quit before the miracle. The inspiration message is, when we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work towards will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. For a personal inquiry, can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? And the key ideas are breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubts. Keywords: steadfast, success, and miracles. So they want you to persevere through this situation. And they want you to overcome any doubts that you might have in regards to, you know, battles, in regards to things not working out positively. Don't hold on to fear. Don't throw out the fear energy, because when we throw out anything negative, you know, thoughts manifest. If we throw out anything negative, they can come to pass. So think positively in regards to this. Whether you're ending one situation, or he's ending a situation so you guys could be together, or you're ending a situation so you guys can be together, or you can meet your twin flame, to be open that, you know, a stranger might come into your life, and be glad that that old situation is done, that was full of lies and deception, and have the strength to move forward, embrace change, because now you have clarity in it, and remain hopeful that lessons have been learned, that you've learned yours. You know, maybe you'll get some communication from your divine masculine, or you'll hear some communication in regards to this situation ending in your favor. And don't fear the worst. Persevere, remain optimistic. And the other message you have is luxury. I'm going to read from this card too. This is from the Angel Heart Sigils. Sigils? Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Mystical symbols from the angels of Atlantis. That's what these oracle cards are. So luxury is, many of us are challenged by the idea of luxury, feeling that we don't deserve luxurious items or that luxury is superfluous, and so we commit ourselves to scarcity instead of a life full of abundance. Luxury means living with richness, enjoying the delicacies, elegance, and refinements of life. Indeed, feeling the luxury that pours from the great angels of Atlantis in appreciation of the beauty of life means we see beauty as an emanation of the divine rather than something that only the rich can buy. So they want you to not be concerned about not having enough money, possessions, or love or health. Gaze upon the sumptuous icon and imagine that you are surrounded by the love of the universe, which comes from the light of the solar deity, bringing you the luxury of joy. So again, they want you to know that you deserve love. You deserve to have someone who's not lying, someone that's good to you. You deserve happiness, joy, abundance. Persevere through any challenges or any things that you might be going through, and know that good things will come. Good things will come. And what the romance angels say, honeymoon. And enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This is like the Six of Swords reminds me of. It's moving on to calmer waters. Oops, I'm sorry. So I asked this in regards to the universe's advice for the union, like to make the union happen. So maybe it's move on from this situation here and move on to something better. Something better is coming. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So again, this stranger, or like I said, it could be the same person that you're going through all this stuff with. And you needing to move on to better times. And be communicative, be open, be receptive. Take your time when entering into any new situation or re-entering into an old situation. Take things slow. If you've had lessons that needed to be learned, make sure you don't repeat them, by rushing in. Get to know each other. And focus on your finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this could have to do with, your divine path, your divine career, or trying to figure out, getting your money together, get your career going. I think they're a factor for everybody. Financial issues is a factor for many of us. And this is the Water Oracle. Wisdom. I want you to know that, you've gained clarity, you've gained wisdom in this situation, you've learned lessons, embrace the change, move forward, have the strength to do so. You're victorious in this situation, you've overcome it. Whatever this was, it's changing. You persevere, move on to calmer waters, focus on your career, focus on your divine path, focus on you, because whether you're together with your divine masculine or not, or in any relationship, you should always make yourself a priority, so that you can be whole within yourself when you enter into something. And you can be a better partner, and you can be a better friend and a better family member, and just better for yourself. But know that wisdom comes with all lessons, and usually pain is our greatest teacher. But you'll be all right. looks like you'll be just fine. And the fairy oracle message is Epona's wild daughter. And I'm going to read this. This is from the fairy oracle from Brian Frode. It's very pretty pictures. 54. The key words here are inner shadows, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. Again, with the clarity and the wisdom. Sorry, the wisdom and the clarity. You know, this is emphasizing again the growth that's occurred for you. Epona's wild daughter, Dosha, is the Sphinx whose riddles must be answered lest we otherwise be destroyed by our own internal conflicts. Dosha reminds us that we cannot go forward until we have faced something buried within us that is holding us back. Her presence in a reading tells us that finding and working through this is a task of some urgency. We can expect help in this from people, but the fairies, we can expect help in this from other people, from the fairies, and from our dreams, but we must be open to these difficult questions and answers and be ready to face things about ourselves that are not as we would wish them to be. She urges us to heal the unresolved issues about who we really are and what we truly want to be. This is part of the required course in Self-Transformation 101 that we are all enrolled in here on planet Earth. The answers to her riddles often come in a sudden burst of enlightenment, like the solution to a Zen koan. We may watch a leaf fall or catch a glimpse of the tiny sliver of the new moon in the sky and suddenly be hit by the answer. Before that happens, we usually work long and hard upon the question, searching and digging for an answer. The realization when we really have it will be transformative. We will no longer be the people that we once were. I wonder if this also could be you. That maybe the lies and deception were you doing this stuff. And you're figuring out how to end a situation that you were in that you weren't too truthful in. But you've gained clarity and you've learned a lesson. It could go, like I say, it can go many ways. It can go many ways. It could be you that was doing the deceiving or the one who was deceived. But regardless, something has transpired here that's been a growing experience. Whether you were the one doing the deed or the one on the receiving end of it. And everything is going to turn around here for the better. Just persevere. You've gained the clarity, you've gained the wisdom. Move forward. Focus on your career, you know, and be inspired about this new change, this new chapter that's about to happen for you. Like I said, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Any growth is good. Any change from a negative to a positive is good. And that's what's happening here. So that's it for Divine Feminines in Scorpio. And I will see you again for the next installment for the month in another week or so. So take care. Blessings.